Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and it is Saturday, so it's grocery haul day. I have a big haul for you this week, so if you're excited, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a grocery haul every Saturday. Down in the... Well, hello. Hello. My goodness. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That's what I followed to lose my 140 pounds. I also have one-on-one coaching, a Facebook group that is free to join. Come and join us, and I'll link all of my favorite things down below for you. So let's head on into the kitchen with these two crazy dogs for this week's grocery haul. So here is my big haul for the week from my local Fry store, which is a Kroger store. I actually had some coupons that were sent in the mail, so I got some really fantastic deals this week. So let me show you what I picked up. The Happy Egg, which is my favorite egg, free range, were $5.49 a dozen. I typically pay $5 a dozen from the local egg lady, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I went ahead and grabbed those because we are almost out of eggs. I also needed some hard salami for a recipe, and then Troy likes to have these for meat, cheese, and crackers. Light sour cream because I want to do tacos for dinner one night this week. After the grocery haul, I'll go over what is for dinners as well as what you'll see in Monday's meal prep. And then I got 2 cans of the reduced fat crescent rolls. This is for a dinner recipe. Some lunch meat for Troy, roast beef, and some pastrami. These are $3.99 on digital coupon this week. I still have a half of that big tub of turkey that I bought at Walmart. No, that I bought last week for Lola for her pill. So I got these 2 types of lunch meat for Troy. I also got him some pickles because he loves pickles, so I picked those up. Mac and cheese is $1 a box, so I went ahead and grabbed 2. This just makes a really easy, quick side dish for Troy. I also got 3 gallons of his Milo's iced tea. The other 2 gallons are in the garage fridge. And then I got 2 gallons of skim milk as well. Tricolor pasta. This is for a recipe this next week. And then I hit the mother load on ground beef. They actually had quite a bit of reduced meat. I just don't need much because I get the butcher box, but lean ground beef, I bought everything I could get my hot little hands on. So these are 2-pound packs for $7.34. I bought 2 of those, and I bought all of the single pound packs for $3.92. There's 5 total. I just throw this in my freezer, and then that way I always have lean ground beef on hand. This is another thing I can cook up for Lola to add to her food to entice her to eat it. So we do go through a lot of ground beef. We eat a lot of ground beef, red meat in our family in general. So this was a steal. I had to grab it all. I also got some more sugar because I'm completely out. This is my favorite, Zolka pure cane sugar. Love it. And then I got little mozzarella balls. This is for a recipe. I got reduced fat hot dogs. I thought we could eat these. And then also I was going to try those for Lola's pills as a worst case scenario if she gets tired of the turkey. So pick those up. I also needed a pack of reduced fat cream cheese for my meal prep. Butter because I'm almost out. I do need to make a run to Costco. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after, but I just grabbed some butter so that I could make it until I buy my favorite Kerrygold at Costco. Freschetta pizzas were $3.99. That's a killer deal. So I bought 2. We'll just throw these in the freezer. Canadian bacon and pineapple and supreme. I also got some Duke's Light Mayo because we were almost out of mayonnaise, and this was the least expensive one. Mayonnaise is still so ridiculously expensive. I do want to get the avocado oil one when I go to Costco, but this is the light. We like to have regular and light on hand. Speaking of light, I got light Italian dressing for a recipe and then a restock of unbleached flour. Again, I was out of flour, out of sugar. A big, huge bag of the Mexican blend cheese was $4.99 on digital coupon. That's a great deal. So I picked that up. We will definitely use that. I also got some cookies. These were $6.99. which I thought was a pretty good deal. I mean, I can't even make cookies for $6.99. So I grabbed those. We're out of Fairlife milk, so I picked up the Carb Master from Kroger. I like the Fairlife better, but this is pretty equal protein-wise, calorie-wise, taste-wise. So that'll do me for the week. I need it for my protein shakes. And then cereal from Post, a few of them were $1.99 a box. So I got a Honey Bunches and Oats strawberry, and my favorite, which is Raisin Bran. Lots of produce, some tomatoes for a recipe, a bell pepper for a recipe, and parsley. Lots of fruit for my meal prep and then for the week. So I have blueberries, 2 packs of raspberries, a big ginormous thing of strawberries. I did get a veggie tray. I had a coupon for this, and you guys know how much we love our veggie trays. And then I got this sliced tropical fruit blend, pineapple, mango, banana, and papaya, no sugar added, for my smoothies. I was gonna get the smoothie packs, but they only had one kind. So I went ahead and got this instead. I like to change up the frozen fruit in my protein smoothies, but I don't wanna buy 12 bags of frozen fruit. So if I can get a blend, I will grab that. And this was $9.99. I got a big thing of cherry tomatoes for my recipe and then for snacking. Bananas for Troy for the week, per the usual. And then I got a watermelon. This was a seedless watermelon. These were $4.99. They don't look the best. I'm nervous. We'll see when I slice into it. But I did go ahead and pick up a watermelon for the week. So that is my, oh, and I also got a case of water. The Arrowhead waters are $3.99, a 24 pack. So I picked one of those up. It is in the garage fridge. So let's jump into what's for dinners and meal prep for the week. So here's what's on my menu for the week. I'm making an Italian pasta salad. You guys will see that in Wednesdays, what I eat in a day. I'm very excited for this. Perfect for summer. We'll pair that with some protein. And then, like I mentioned, we're gonna do a taco night. For my meal prep, for breakfast, I'm making coffee cake muffins. I've been craving coffee cake. I don't know why, but I have. So I'm gonna make some muffins. For lunch, we're doing air fryer taco bombs. Very excited for those. And then I'm going to make fruit pizza. Again, a perfect summer dessert. So stay tuned for all 3 recipes on Monday. Thanks for joining me for this week's grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything I picked up for the week, what's on my menus for dinner, meal prep. It's gonna be another fantastic week. The last week before I start my cut, I believe. So yeah, next week's grocery haul will look a bit different, but if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.